What's up, guys? How's it going? You got Daisha Cody live from Tigard, Oregon with another Daily Dose with Daisha. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, in this video, I want to talk to you guys about something very, very important. Is your heart at peace or is it at war? And how does that affect our lives? How does that affect our behavior? Why should we even care? Right? So I want to talk to you guys about that here in just a moment. Make sure that you guys start saying hi as soon as you guys start jumping on. Drop a hashtag live in the comments below if you're watching the live. Drop a hashtag replay in the comments below if you are watching the replay. We'll get started here in just a moment. Make sure you let me know where you guys are tuning in from in the comments section below. So to give you kind of an idea of what I mean by is your heart at peace or is it at war? I want you to think back to a time. Just one time where you may have said something, may have done something to someone. And in the moment, it's what you felt was right? It's what you felt was going to satisfy your feelings at the time. Think of a time where you have done something to someone or someone else that later on you ended up regretting. You didn't actually mean it, right? You didn't actually mean doing that one thing or saying that one thing towards someone. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. I think this is so important. I've been reading a couple different books. One of the books was called Leadership and Self-Deception, Getting Out of the Box by the Arbinger Institute. And it was so much more than just talking about leadership, right? It was more about like dealing with your own emotions and that kind of thing. And then there was a second book, right? And that's the one that I pretty much just got done reading. I got like 10 more pages left in it. But it's all about resolving conflict inside of our lives, right? Conflict that we have with other people. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. Who do we got jumping on? Ben, how is it going? Hope you're doing awesome. Steven, how is it going? Jennifer Kaiser, what's up? Rayman, how is it going? Thanks for jumping on. Michael, what is going on? Dougie Doug, how is it going? Jannard, what is going on? Hope you are doing awesome. Jumping on from Florida. Appreciate you so much. So, is your heart at war or is it at peace? So, with that being said, think back to a time, right, when you felt that you had done something or said something to someone that you didn't actually mean. Now, the true difference is between like someone's heart is at peace and at war, to kind of give you an idea. So when someone's heart is at war with themselves, I'm not saying at war specifically with other people, yes, outside sources, but with ourselves mostly. Usually people will judge others, right? Those people that have their heart at war usually will be very judgmental. And I'm looking down here at my notes. I wrote this a big old thing because I was super intrigued with it. Usually they judge others. The second thing is they usually think that they're better or above other people, right? Have you ever worked for someone at a company that honestly thought that they had just the biggest ego, right? You saw that they had the biggest ego because they thought that they were better than everyone else, right? You ever worked for someone like that? Think about it. I know I have. I know I have worked for multiple people like that. The third thing is they're mostly focused on themselves, right? People that have their heart at war are mostly focused on themselves and their own problems. They don't really care about outside sources in that moment, right? I'm not saying ever. I'm just saying in those moments when their heart is at war, they don't really care about outside sources or other people or other people's problems, mostly about themselves. And the last thing is they subconsciously will pick fights with other people just to get justifications for their own actions or their own feelings inside of their lives, right? So that's usually the people that have their heart at war. Now, the people that usually have their heart at peace, right? They usually want to help other people, right? They're solution-oriented. How can I help this other person? They're always looking for the solution. The third thing is they don't have really any judgment towards other people. Instead of judging other people, they try to get to know them, right? They try to figure out what's going on in their life, right? It goes all back to helping them, right? Their heart is at peace, right? And the last thing is they try to build true relationships with others, not just getting to know them, but building a relationship with that person so that way they can learn from that person just as much as they may be teaching or helping that other person as well, right? So why does this matter, right? Why does this matter? So the reason why this matters is because any situation that we're in, right? We can be at war or at peace with our heart, any situation at all. But the big thing is that's what's going to affect how our next actions are, how we behave towards other people, how we take action on things, or whether or not we do take action on things, right? So to kind of give you an example, let's think back to, let's say a homeless person, right? A homeless person is begging for money, right? They haven't eaten in like a week and they're just really starving. They're in desperate times. There's a lot of people out there, right? I even listened to this statistic this morning. Like the majority of people in Portland, Oregon, like where I'm at right now, most of like the homeless population is women getting out of hard times, like abusive times, and they have children, right? It's women with children living on the streets, right? So let's just say that there's a homeless person and they're begging for money. They start asking people as they're going by. There's two different guys, right? One person's heart is at war and one person's heart is at peace. The person's heart who is at war is this business person that walks by, and the person asks, "Sir, do you have any change that you can spare? $1, just anything. I'm completely starving. I haven't eaten in a week. Is there something that you could do?" And instead of him stopping and starting a conversation, he just brushes it off, right? He brushes it off and he's like, "Quit, right? Quit asking for me for money, you dirty rat. Like, grow up and get a job." And he walks away. And he just walks away. Now the second person whose heart is at peace comes up and he's walking by, and the person asks, "Sir, can you spare any change, $1, anything, please?" And he's, instead of him brushing it off or judging that person, right, looking down on that person like people at war with their heart do, he stops for a second, takes time out of his personal day, and has a conversation with this person. He doesn't just brush him off. He sits there and asks them, "What has gotten you to this point? What has gotten you to this point," right? He tries to understand the person. He tries to understand their struggles. He tries to put himself in their shoes. And in doing so, right, he's able to come up with a solution for this person. Does he give that person money, right? And if he feels that he shouldn't give that person money, right? Like, I'm not saying that you should give money to every single homeless person that you see on the streets, because there's a lot of scammers out there, people that don't actually, like, really genuinely need the money, right? They're just doing it to make a quick buck so they don't have to work. But the big thing that I want you to understand is when your heart is at peace, you're able to make a conscious 100% decision, right? A realistic decision, a genuine decision, right? You're not focused on judging another person. You're not focused on your problems over theirs, right? There is no one above the other. You're just trying to understand a person and see whether or not this is something that you want to help, right? You want to put forth your time and help this person. The thing is when your heart is at war instead of at peace, you don't really have, like, that passion or drive to want to help another person, so you make decisions that you don't actually mean, right? Your decision that you're making in that moment is only going to benefit yourself, because that's all you care about in that moment. I'm not saying that you're a bad person if your heart is at war. We all fall into those times. But the reason that I want to talk to you guys about this is because not enough people are aware of this. I honestly kind of had a breakthrough moment today. Like, I started thinking, like, yes, I've been caring about other people and trying to do the best that I possibly can to provide value for other people, but I feel like my heart was still at war a little bit. And the reason I say that is because, like, yes, I'm providing as much value for other people, but I never asked myself why, right? I never asked myself why. Why am I doing this? Yes, I want to help other people, but it wasn't like my heart was fully in it, right? I didn't feel like my heart was 100% fully in it. Like, I felt like it was in the moment, but after reading this, it kind of, like, changed the way that I think about life. So, all in all, guys, what I want to say is just kind of be more aware. Thinking throughout your day, try to treat every single person as if they were an equal to you. Every single person that you come in contact with today, whether they're rude, whether it's someone that you get along with or you don't get along with. See if you can make it to where you have a heart at peace for every single person that you come in contact with. This is kind of a challenge that I want you guys to take on. Not just today, but for the next couple days, right? See if you can come in contact with every single person and have a heart at peace, trying to understand them, trying to get to know them. Even if they're being rude. Maybe you work in customer service, right? And there's a customer that's just being a complete asshole to you, right? Instead of trying to be snippy back, right? Instead of trying to feed into the fire of the frustration, right? Try to understand where they're coming from. Put yourself in their shoes. You'll find that the more agreeable that you are with someone and the more understanding that you are, the more that they are going to be open to that as well. Because when your heart is at peace, or whether it's at war, you're inviting other people to do the same thing. So if your heart is at peace and you're talking to people and acting in the way that you would if your heart was at peace to other people, then it invites them to do the same. Does it mean that you can make another person do that? No, right? You can't make another person do anything, but you can invite them and show them the way that you're doing it that makes you feel better, right? Because when your heart is at war, you don't actually feel good. We try to make things seem like things are good and things are great when our heart is at war, because we're trying to be the next big person. We want to shine over everything else, right? Everyone else, right? But when your heart is at peace, that's not the focus. It's not the focus, guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a hashtag live in the comments below if you're watching the live. Who else we get jumping on here? Rory says, nothing can stop an overachiever. Lauren, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Hope you're doing awesome. This world is yours. Leslie, I love that. Awesome. Tram, what's going on? Hope you are doing awesome. Thanks for jumping on here. Tamara, what is going on? Thanks for jumping on. Haven't seen you in a while. Ryan, my brother, what is up? Sunny, how is it going? David, how's it going? Hope you're doing awesome. Chris, how's it going? Hurt people, healed people, heal other people. If you hurt people, then you hurt people. If you're healing people, then you're healing other people. Exactly. I love that. Awesome. Chris, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Hope you are doing awesome. Heidi, what's going on? Ryan says #value. Mikey, what is up? Thanks for jumping on. Ryan says, love the hoodie. Awesome. I love it as well. This is one of my 3 different Galaxy hoodies. I just love it. I don't know. There's something about the Galaxy, just looking up at it and the feel of it and the look of it that just makes me happy, right? It makes me feel like I'm at home and actually connected with everything around me. Lewis, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you so much. Derek, cousin, what is up? Hope you're having an awesome day at work. G. Zelly, I hope I'm saying that right. Hope you're doing awesome. Jenica, how's it going? Julie says, capture the day and spread the love. Exactly. Spread the peace. Spread the love. Spread the positivity that you're feeling inside of you that can inspire other people to do the same. Right? It doesn't mean that people have to do the same thing that you were doing, right? But at least you're kind of planting a seed into their mind, into their life that can inspire them to flourish in ways that they may have not thought possible in the past. Who else we get jumping on? Jazzy, how's it going? Eliza girl, what is up? Thanks for jumping on. Jazzy says, hey lady, you are amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're going to make yourself a millionaire. Do good with the money. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's the goal, right? To become a millionaire, not just so that I can be rich and have all the great things that I want in life, but truly I can help other people, and that's the biggest thing. The galaxy is so beautiful and so vast compared to us. It is indeed. It is indeed. I love that. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me on this daily dose. Make sure that you spread the love, positivity, and peace, and keep your heart at peace, right? Keep your heart at peace. The biggest thing that you can do is just make yourself aware. And I'm going to be talking more about that in my video tomorrow. I have a special guest jumping on tomorrow with a live video, so tune in for that. I'm super, super stoked. We'll be jumping on at about 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to jump on for that on my live video tomorrow, make sure to jump on for that. I'm super stoked. And if you guys have any interest in making any type of money online, so that you can also help people learn and get educated and hopefully quit their jobs as well, I want you guys to message me. There's big things happening in the network world right now, things that people aren't even aware of, and I want to share that information with you. So have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and bye for now.